You know, I think the really important thing from our perspective, and what was really good about it, obviously, we've got the 4 points, we've got the win in that first round, which we all know is very vital. But I think the really pleasing thing was that we put ourselves under a little bit of pressure, what we talked about this week, about not starting the pool that well previously, and that this was going to be a very important start point for us, and we've come through it. So we've dealt with the emotional kind of, maybe the emotional baggage or the emotional issues of maybe not showing ourselves at our best. We've dealt with that really well. We dealt with that first 10 minutes when we didn't get out of the blocks as well as Glasgow, and we've come through, and not only have we got the win, but we've denied them anything out of the game, and that gives us a great foothold in this pool. And now we've got 8 days to recharge ourselves emotionally and physically to go out there and perform all over again.
Does that kind of set up the group as you'd like it to? I mean, as you mentioned in previous years, you've lost your opening game.
Well, it sets it, yeah, it does, because obviously we've had 2 home wins now, haven't we, in our pool, which means that we've got job 1 done. And now it's going to be the teams like Leinster and ourselves. If we can start picking something up away from home, we're potentially the team that starts to look like it's getting something out of this first rounds. And that's the really important thing, to make sure we're not chasing too hard after the first 2 rounds. As I said, we can get ourselves ready now for a big performance, knowing that going there and going flat out into the game can be really valuable for us.
Sam Simmons scored another try. It wasn't as flashy as some of the other ones he scored, but important anyway to deny them a bonus point.
I thought the players were really good at being themselves, and that's what we asked them to be. We asked them to be themselves, show the qualities that they show every week in the Premiership, and do that out there in the European competition. I thought, as I say, I thought we did that really, really well. I thought, you know, I know there'd be some thinking about not taking kicks at goal and kicking to the corner, but that's what we do. That's what we do. We create pressure, and we exert pressure over long periods, sustained periods across the 80 minutes, and we back ourselves that we'll come through. And that's exactly what happened. We came through over the course of the 80 minutes really well. We controlled large periods of the game. It was a bit hair and scare at times. Of course it was. Glasgow were a good side. But overall, did we do most things well? Yes. Can we be better when we review the game? Can we be better? Yes. So there's a lot of positives there for us.
When you come to the end of January, do you expect that it's the team that will, when you look at the pattern of home wins and possibly going to continue, would you expect it's the team that can pick up things away from home that will come out at the top of this group?
I don't know. I mean, obviously, you know, beating Leinster here is not a foregone conclusion. Beating Montpellier is not a foregone conclusion. So, you know, potentially now after 1 round, you know, the team that's going to be in charge is the team that gets something next week away from home, isn't it? You know, the home teams will be demanding of themselves that they win to keep themselves alive, and we're going to be demanding of ourselves that we get something out of the game to make sure that we keep moving forward as well. It's going to be a fantastic round 2. You know, moving from 2 home victories back to the opposition's home is always going to make it interesting. It's going to make it pretty brutal, but that's what makes it very exciting as well. So at this stage, I'm not concerned about what January brings. You know, I said to the players I was only concerned about what today brought, because we wanted to get out of the blocks. Once we've dealt with today, we'll deal with next week, because that will give us a chance to get through the first 2 rounds and still be in a progressive position in the league and in the pool, and that is all we're going to focus on. Okay.